and I will wake up. And I... Oh, shit. He's coming.
악몽을 꾸고 잠에서 깨어난 그녀의 이름은 크리스틴. 그런데 그녀는 자신이 알몸으로 낯선 남자와 자고 있었던 이유를 기억하지 못했는데요. 남자가 깨기 전 화장실로 숨은 크리스틴은 벽에 붙어있는 수많은 사진들과 메모를 보게 되죠. 이 상황이 혼란스럽던 그녀는 잠에서 깨어난 남자로부터 충격적인 이야기를 듣게 됩니다.
Who are you?
I'm your husband.
What?
You had an accident. It was a bad accident. You had head injuries. And you have problems remembering things.
What things? What?
Everything. You store up information for a day. When you wake up in the morning, it's all gone. You're back to your early 20s.
I'm scared.
I know. It's all right. I love you.
크리스틴의 남편 벤은 사고로 인해 매일 과거의 기억을 잃은 채 깨어나는 그녀를 인내와 사랑으로 돌봐주고 있었는데요.
We met during your last term at King's. I'd have been perfectly happy with the registry office. But you wanted a white wedding. I hated every moment of it until I saw you walking down the aisle.
Is every day like this? Is every day the same?
You store up information for a day. When you wake up in the morning, it's all gone. You're back to your early 20s, Chris.
What do I do?
You stay at home.
I don't do anything. I don't study. I don't work from home. I just sit around all day.
벤은 매일 아침 크리스틴의 잊어버린 기억을 알려주고 출근하는 게 일상이 되어버렸죠.
Aspirin, first aid, sanitary towels, toiletries, a couple of things you're allergic to. And,
Pack bag.
Today's our anniversary. Taking you away. Tonight, after work.
벤의 이야기를 듣고도 모든 게 낯설기만 한 그녀는 잠시 후 한 통의 전화를 받게 됩니다.
Christine.
Yes?
It's Dr. Nash. That'll mean nothing to you, I know, but don't worry. We've been doing some work on your memory, all right?
Ben didn't say anything about this.
I'm not certain that Ben knows. Christine, I want you to do something for me. I want you to open the wardrobe in your bedroom.
기억은 나질 않지만 크리스틴은 본능적으로 내시 박사가 지시하는 대로 옷장을 열어보는데요.
What am I looking for?
We're looking for a shoebox. Can you see it?
No.
The right-hand wardrobe, nearest the bathroom. Have you found the camera, Christine?
그녀가 찾은 카메라는 자신이 잃어버린 기억을 찾기 위한 노력 중 하나였죠.
Tonight as I sleep, my mind will erase everything that I know today, everything that I did today, and I will wake up tomorrow like I did this morning thinking that I have my whole life ahead of me. And the truth is half my life is over. Oh shit, he's coming.
그렇게 내시 박사를 만난 크리스틴은 조각난 기억들을 하나씩 되짚어보게 됩니다.
I saw you in the park 6 months ago, quite by chance. I explained that I was a
neuropsychologist and that I was preparing a paper on atypical psychogenic amnesia and that I was prepared to treat you on a pro bono basis. You agreed to give me the telephone numbers you had written in your diary. Later that day, you told me you'd mentioned the possibility of further treatment to Ben, who made it very clear to you you'd received extensive attention in the past, and it had done nothing other than to upset you. After you.
크리스틴은 영상일기에 대한 설명을 듣던 중 남편이 알려주지 않은 사실 하나를 알게 되는데요.
I want you to keep a visual diary. And even if the periods before and after the attack remain blank, at least this will bring some continuity to your
Attack? What attack?
10 years ago, your injuries were commensurate with repeated blows to the head.
No, my husband said that I had an accident. I'm sure of it.
I have a copy of the medical report here.
기억 상실증에 걸린 이유가 단순 사고가 아닌 심한 폭행 때문이었다는 사실에 그녀는 충격에 빠지게 되죠.
Someone tried to kill me. Who? Who tried to kill me?
No one knows. No one but you.
누군가 자신을 살해하려 했다는 사실에 그녀는 그 누구의 말도 믿을 수 없는 상황이었습니다.
I don't think Ben should know about the camera. It's your diary. I think it's important you don't feel constrained by the thought of Ben checking up on your innermost thoughts and feelings.
My mind will erase everything that I know, everything that I did today, and I will wake up tomorrow like I did this morning, thinking that I have my whole life ahead of me. God, without this, I would believe anything that he says, anything.
That you had a car accident.
Why is he hiding the attack?
Perhaps it's just easier.
내쉬 박사는 크리스틴이 사건 당일의 기억을 떠올릴 수 있게 사건 현장을 찾아가게 되는데요.
Got quite fright when I first saw you. Just down here. That's where I found you. Miss Lucas was naked.
Naked?
Apart from a sheet.
Where did I come from?
You couldn't remember. You were very confused.
크리스틴은 사건 당일 아무것도 기억할 수 없는 자신이 답답하기만 했죠.
What was I doing by the airport?
Well, there are a lot of hotels in the area.
I live here. Why would I be staying in a hotel?
All sorts of reasons. The medical examination indicated recent sexual intercourse.
I'm married. I don't think I would be the kind of person who would cheat on my husband.
How do you know?
기억을 찾기 위해 그녀는 매일매일 영상일기를 쓰며 흩어진 진실들을 모으는데 노력했습니다.
Hello?
Christine? Hello, it's Dr. Nash. It's in a shoebox, somewhere on the bottom shelf of the cupboard nearest the bathroom.
Whatever I've done, I have to remember. I know I do. I have to for us.
한편 내쉬 박사는 크리스틴과 관련된 사진들을 그녀에게 보여주며 사건의 실마리를 찾기 위해 노력했는데요.
We're going to show you some pictures. I want you to look at each one and tell yourself what or who it is. Some of the photographs were taken from random, others from your file. This caused distinct neural excitation.
Who is she?
크리스틴은 남편 벤에게 자신의 기억 속에 남아있는 사진 속 여성인 클레어에 대해 물어보게 되죠.
Claire. It doesn't ring a bell, no.
It's just I had a memory.
No memory.
A good friend, I think.
Well, there might have been a Claire. A friend from college. There was a girl you were close to, and she might have been called Claire.
So what happened to her?
그런데 벤은 기억을 찾으려고 노력하는 크리스틴의 모습을 보고 탐탁지 않게 생각했습니다.
I don't understand.
It's not something we talk about.
Why not?
You drifted apart. A couple of years after your accident, she moved away.
Where to?
Canada, I think.
You think?
Truth is, it didn't really matter to you where she went. You couldn't remember her from one day to the next.
It matters. It matters now.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
심지어 벤은 그녀의 절친이었던 클레어의 존재를 일부러 감추려 했는데요.
You hide them.
They upset you.
You hide a piece of my past
To
from me.
protect you.
From what?
She couldn't handle it, Chris. She couldn't handle knowing that 15 minutes after she left you, you had no idea she even existed.
크리스틴이 슬픈 기억을 떠올릴 때마다 힘들어하는 그녀를 더 이상 지켜볼 수 없었던 벤은 모든 사실을 감춰야만 했죠.
I live with you. This, sometimes when the truth is painful or complicated, I don't always have the strength. Usually I do, but not always. I'm sorry.
So what, you edit my life?
This isn't just about you. Sometimes this is a question of what I can handle, and I can't always handle everything. Not every day. Sometimes we both need a day off.
하지만 크리스틴은 하루빨리 자신의 기억을 찾고 싶었고 벤의 말을 믿지 말라는 영상 일기를 남기게 됩니다.
He's keeping Claire from you. He says he's protecting you, but you don't trust him. Don't trust Ben.
다음 날 크리스틴의 반복되는 아침이 찾아오고
He says he's protecting you, but he's keeping Claire from you. Don't trust Ben. Don't trust Ben.
영상 일기를 확인하던 그녀는 자신이 붙여둔 클레어의 사진을 남편이 치워버렸음을 깨닫게 되는데요.
Bastard.
정신없이 벤이 숨겨둔 클레어의 사진을 찾던 크리스틴은 불현듯 과거의 기억을 떠올리게 되죠.
Are you alright? I'm pregnant.
그녀는 자신이 임신을 했었고 아이가 있었다는 사실을 기억하게 됩니다.
We have a child.
Chris.
We have a child, a little boy, don't we? Don't we? Where is he? Where is he? Where is he?
Come inside.
No.
Come
No,
inside.
where is he?
I can't talk to you standing in the rain.
Why are you hiding him from me? Where is my son?
결국 벤은 체념한 듯 그가 끝까지 숨기고 싶었던 판도라의 상자를 열게 되는데요.
I keep this in the garage for safety. There are some things that wouldn't be good for you to stumble on when you're by yourself, Christy. Some things it's better I explain to you. This is Adam as a baby.
That's my baby.
He'd have been about 3 months old now.
Beautiful. Where was I?
In and out of hospitals.
크리스틴이 기억 문제로 병원을 들락날락하는 사이 아들은 방치되어 뇌수막염으로 세상을 떠난 상태였죠.
How old?
8. Adam died about 3 weeks before his 9th birthday.
Ben's been through all this before. His grief isn't new. But it's new for me. And it'll be new tomorrow. And it'll be new the next day, and it'll be new the next day, and the next, and the next, and every day. Every day for the rest of my life.
시간이 흘러 슬픔에 무뎌진 벤과는 달리 매일 아들의 죽음을 처음 듣는 것처럼 슬퍼해야 하는 크리스틴이었지만 벤이 아들에 대한 이야기를 숨기는 것은 원치 않았습니다.
I understand why you would hide this from me, I do. And you've probably lived through this more times than you can bear. I understand there must be days when you say, I can't go through this again. But if you care about this marriage, and I have to assume you do, never try to hide my son from me again.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
한편 크리스틴이 새로운 기억을 되찾을 때마다 그녀는 악몽 같은 꿈을 꾸곤 했는데요. 크리스틴은 생생하게만 느껴졌던 꿈 이야기를 내시 박사에게 알리게 되죠.
Mike.
What?
I'm not sure, but I think that's his name.
Whose name?
The man who did this to me.
Come here. Come here. Come on. It's okay. It's okay.
그런데 크리스틴이 믿고 의지하는 내시 박사의 플레임이 마이크 내시라는 사실을 알게 됩니다.
Christine, I'm sorry.
자신을 죽이려 했던 범인이 내시 박사일지도 모른다는 생각에 그녀는 있는 힘껏 도망치게 되는데요. 잠시 후 크리스틴은 내시 박사가 놓은 진정제를 맞고 집에서 깨어나게 되죠.
Christine, my name is Dr. Nash.
I know.
How do you feel?
Shitty.
I only administered a mild sedative, just something to calm you down, not put you to sleep. We call it confabulation, your imagination filling in the gaps in your memory, turning me into the man who did this to you. Do you understand?
I want to talk to Ben.
No. No, I just found something out and I need to talk to you about it face to face. Christine, it's about Ben.
다음 날 크리스틴은 내시 박사로부터 그녀가 남편 벤과 이혼한 상태라는 것을 듣게 됩니다.
Ben had you transferred from a psychiatric hospital in 2007 to an adult community care center. I rang the administrator the other day to arrange a visit. Ben divorced you 4 years ago.
We're divorced, aren't we?
Who told you?
Who told me? No one. I'm remembering
Really?
things. Yes.
You sure?
Yes.
크리스틴의 추궁에 감정이 북받쳐 오른 벤은 지금까지 힘겹게 참아왔던 심경을 털어놓게 되는데요.
Why did you divorce me?
You want the truth?
Yes.
I'll tell you the truth. We had a little boy. We had a little boy.
And he got very sick, very suddenly, and we lost him. I walked away, I was in bits. I came back and I'm here. I'll never leave you, Chris. Never.
그러던 어느 날 내시 박사의 도움으로 절친이었던 클레어와 연락이 닿게 되죠.
Hello? Chrissy? Claire? Oh my god, Chrissy, darling, is that really you?
그렇게 크리스틴과 클레어는 오랜만에 재회하여 많은 이야기를 나누게 됩니다.
I've missed you, I've missed you.
Things were tough. You were juggling, looking after Adam and starting a new teaching job. You and Ben were arguing a lot.
크리스틴은 클레어로부터 자신의 외도 사실을 듣게 되는데요.
I met someone. You denied it at first, but you knew I wasn't stupid. Eventually you told me the truth. Did Ben know? Not until the police found you. Oh, Jesus. No wonder he keeps lying to me. Well, that's Ben. Protecting you. Maybe.
한편 클레어는 자신이 크리스틴과 연락을 끊고 지내야만 했던 이유를 알려주게 되죠.
After your accident, I tried to help out. You can imagine how hard it was for Ben looking after Adam. I did what I could. We spent a lot of time together. One day after visiting you, he just collapsed. He said he couldn't go on anymore.
I put my arms around him. We got carried away. I decided I owed it to both of you to stay away, so I just disappeared. Well, you can hardly blame us, Christine, after your affair. You don't know how lucky you are. You have never known how lucky you are to have Ben.
뭔가 뒤통수를 세게 맞은 듯한 크리스틴은 서둘러 집으로 돌아가려던 순간 클레어로부터 편지 한 통을 받게 됩니다.
Ben sent this to me shortly before you separated. He asked me to give it to you if you were ever well enough to read it.
My darling Christine, I can't bear to say the words, but I've decided to leave you. I'd ask him to tell you when he last saw you, and he'd say, "Yesterday, Mummy." But you wouldn't believe him. One day you attacked me, grabbed Adam, and ran. He started screaming. Later I tried to explain, but he didn't understand. He became frightened to come and see you. But our son is only 8 years old. He's desperately unhappy, Chris. And I just can't put him through that kind of trauma again. I want you both to be happy, even if you can only find that happiness without us. Forgive me.
크리스틴은 자신의 외도로 시작된 불행을 헌신적인 사랑으로 버텨준 벤에게 미안함을 느끼고 모든 의심을 풀게 되는데요.
Can you forgive me? You're my lover. You're my protector. And my life is nothing, nothing without you. By the time you see this, you will know everything. And you will know that there is nothing inside me for you now but love. And the hope that we can finally find a way to truly be together.
크리스틴은 남편 몰래 기억을 찾으려 했던 것이 미안해 사실대로 말하게 되죠.
I've been seeing a doctor, Dr. Nash. He's been calling me every morning to remind me.
Why would you do that?
To hold on to my memories.
I mean, why would you keep it a secret?
Because I wasn't sure if I could trust you.
Are you having an affair?
No. No.
별안간, 몰래 바람을 피운 것으로 오해한 벤은 분노를 참지 못하고 크리스틴의 뺨을 후려치고 집을 나가게 됩니다.
He did what? Let me talk to him. He left. I'm going to call him.
잠시 후 벤에게 연락해보겠다는 클레어로부터 크리스틴은 충격적인 이야기를 듣게 되는데요.
What?
Ben says he hasn't seen you for 4 years. Christine, describe Ben to me.
What?
Describe Ben to me. Does he have a scar?
Scar?
Yeah, he had a skiing accident. He should have a scar across the right side of his face.
No. No, he doesn't. Ben doesn't have a scar.
지금까지 남편인 줄만 알았던 남자는 진짜 벤이 아니었고 전혀 다른 인물이란 사실을 깨닫게 되죠.
The man you're living with. I don't know who he is, Christine. But it's not Ben.
정체 모를 남자로부터 벗어나 도망치려던 크리스틴은 결국 남자에게 잡혀 기절하고 맙니다.
Christine,
Yes?
it's Dr. Nash.
다음 날 백지 상태로 깨어난 크리스틴은 마지막으로 남긴 영상을 보고 가짜 벤을 남편이라고 생각하게 되는데요.
You're my protector. My life is nothing without you. By the time you see this, you will know everything, and you will know that there is nothing inside me for you now but love. And the hope that we can finally find a way to truly be together.
한편 가짜 벤은 더 이상 내시 박사가 크리스틴에게 접근하지 못하게 협박하게 되죠.
Dr. Nash.
Can I help you?
I'm Ben Lucas.
Mr. Lucas, how's Christine?
Stay the fuck away from my wife.
그날 저녁 가짜 벤은 크리스틴에게 추억의 장소를 보여주고 싶다며 인근의 한 호텔로 향하게 됩니다.
Our wedding anniversary.
No. It's a different kind of anniversary.
Why have you brought me here?
I want you to remember.
Oh, Mike, I can't do this. I can't.
가짜 벤의 정체는 크리스틴과 불륜을 저질렀던 마이크였는데요.
Mike. Where's Ben?
Ben left you. Well, your so-called husband left you to rot in a care home. I watched you wither and die day by day. I couldn't stand it any longer. I had to get you out of there. You know, this whole Ben charade wasn't the point. The point was to care for you. Was to look after you. Was to love you. I honestly meant to tell you the truth. She was so distraught, and the lie just got bigger and bigger. And you know what? I'm sick of explaining. I'm tired of lying. That's why I brought you here. Put an end to this.
마이크와 불륜을 저지른 장소에 오게 된 크리스틴은 사건 당일 무슨 일이 있었는지 기억을 떠올리게 되죠.
Call Ben and tell him the truth.
No.
Tell him.
Don't be ridiculous. I can't do that.
And I will. If I were Ben, I'd want to know.
Don't be a prick, Mike.
크리스틴은 자신에게 광적인 집착을 보이는 마이크에게 겁에 질린 나머지 반항조차 할 수 없었습니다.
I'd never hurt you. It's all right. Please don't leave.
I'm scared.
Go. Go then.
Thank you.
Forget Ben. He's forgotten you. You forget Adam. Adam's forgotten you.
Adam. My son is alive!
두려움에 모든 것을 포기하려던 그녀는 자신의 아들이 살아있다는 것을 깨닫고 필사적으로 마이크에게 저항하게 되는데요.
We leave together. We don't leave at all. Do you understand me?
극적으로 도망칠 기회를 잡은 크리스틴은 호텔 화재 경보기를 울려 도움을 청하게 되죠. 다음날 병원 침대에서 일어나게 된 크리스틴은 여전히 기억이 온전한 상태가 아니었습니다.
Christine, my name is Dr. Nash. I'm a neuropsychologist. I treated you for several weeks. Can you recall anything at all about last night? Christine, I brought you a visitor. I'm hoping this may be the breakthrough we've been looking for. That gentleman is Ben. You were married, but you've been apart for 4 years.
다행히도 내쉬 박사의 도움으로 크리스틴은 보고 싶었던 진짜 가족을 만날 수 있게 되죠.
Christine, it's Ben. If I'd have known you were in any kind of danger, I'd never have stayed away. I had to. For Adam's sake.
Why?
그렇게 영화는 한순간의 실수로 가족뿐만 아니라 자기 자신까지 잃어버릴 뻔했던 크리스틴의 모습을 보여주며 끝이 나게 됩니다.
Admittedly, this isn't a run-of-the-mill doctor-patient relationship. Picking you up at home, driving you to my office, seeing you without your husband's knowledge.
영화 내가 잠들기 전에는 2014년에 개봉한 영국, 미국, 프랑스, 스웨덴 공동 합작 영화이며 러닝타임 92분에 등급은 청소년 관람 불가입니다. 영화 감독은 로안 조페이며 장르는 미스터리 스릴러 영화입니다. 주연 배우로는 니콜 키드먼, 콜린 퍼스, 마크 스토롱이 출연하였습니다. 영화 내가 잠들기 전에는 출간 즉시 미국 베스트셀러가 된 원작 소설을 기반으로 제작된 영화이며 기억이라는 소재로 단 하루의 기억상실증이라는 특이한 병에 걸린 한 여자의 기구한 삶을 담고 있습니다. 영화의 초반부는 명품 배우들의 연기와 특이한 소재로 나름 몰입감이 있었으나 영화 속 등장인물들과 배경의 폭이 너무 좁아 미스터리 스릴러 영화치고는 범인이 누구인지 쉽게 예상할 수 있어 후반부 갈수록 몰입이 깨지는 영화였습니다. 그리고 청불 영화치곤 서비스 장면이 없어 아쉬운 영화였지만 나름 킬링타임용으로 괜찮으니 시간 많으신 분들에게 추천드리겠습니다. 지금까지 니콜 키드먼 누님의 황홀한 뒤태만 기억에 남는 영화 내가 잠들기 전에였습니다.